the innovations that are most interesting to me and to CVS, the Retail Media Network, as we look at what's going on in the store, is really how we can bring more personalization to the in-store experience. While we're doing that from a media perspective with the surfaces in the store where we have advertising and messaging from our brands reaching our consumers, it's also part of a larger strategy that the merchant organization at CVS is doing, which is, while we have 9,000 stores across the US, it's not one version of 9,000 stores. They're very community-based. The assortments in the stores are very different, and having more digital surfaces and technology that enables us to make that store experience even more localized and personalized to that community.
Paul, let's stay with that theme of personalization and localization a bit. What role does retail media play in helping shoppers make smarter decisions right at the shelf?
I think it is really about personalization. While inside the store, it's not like digital where you're targeting one-to-one, that I know this person has done these transactions in the past. We do have a real responsibility to help bring really effective communication from our brands to those consumers at the right moment and the right time. Part of that comes with the different types of media that exist in the store. There are trend caps and aisles that are video screens. There's in-store audio that's across our entire fleet of 7,200 stores. And they all serve different purposes. If you're waiting to pick up a prescription, there's a large screen back there in most of our stores that is going to provide you information about CVS, maybe remind you about your vaccinations, and also bring relevant messages from our brand partners.
What new formats or innovations are proving most effective in turning aisle moments into measurable outcomes?
Well, I think the real innovation is, I would say, still not fully baked across the whole ecosystem of in-store marketing and advertising, is really going to be measurement. I think measurement and being able to track consumers across the entire customer journey. One of the reasons that brands really work with us directly as the retail media network of CVS is we really understand our customers' journey very, very well. We know where and when to reach them, and that extends into the store experience, absolutely.
Wanted to know also, I know CVS has been thinking about and really doing digital transformation for a very long time. When it comes to, again, inside the store, is that a really new area or an evolving area for CVS?
Absolutely is. And it's a really interesting one. I think we have probably, in talking to other people in the industry, one of the largest video fleets in our store network compared to many other retailers. But it's not really about the scale. What's interesting is it does seem like buyer behavior from the brand perspective is there's an expectation of tremendous scale everywhere and the ability to market really almost one-to-one in the store. There's definitely a lot of great energy and conversation in the industry about what's happening in the store. The execution is lagging. And we're doing everything we can to kind of be the tip of the spear, leading the market in terms of the evolution that we make with both the technology in the stores, and a huge component of that is measurement. Because without proving the outcomes of those exposures, you're not going to get messaging to the right people at the right time.
Exactly. So, Paul, with that in mind, how are you connecting in-store engagements with digital signals to create a more cohesive, maybe omni-channel, multi-channel shopper journey?
Well, a lot of it boils down to the ExtraCare user database, right? We have over 90 million addressable users. The program of ExtraCare, the loyalty program, has been in place for over 20 years. So we have tremendous depth of understanding around our consumers' behavior and what's interesting to them. And what that lets us do is target them when they're in social media and be able to reach them with messaging for our brands. When they're in the store, they may hear something going on in the store from an audio perspective. They'll see a screen. And what we hear from when we have surveyed our own consumers in the store, over 50% of them are favorable to the messaging they're getting in the store, whether that's in the screen or in the audio. And close to a quarter of them take action based on those experiences and the exposures they're getting to those media messages.